What up, peeps? It's your girl, Dash. Come back to Real Takes. Well, it's that time again, guys. It's reaction time to The Boys Season 3, Episode 4, Glorious 5-Year Plan. Quick little recap. Hashtag Homelight. I have no words for that. I really feel for Starlight, but she looks like she's going to, try to stay, above the fray to deal with him because that one right there, she needs have your enemies close. And that one right there is a straight up enemy. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. He's always been like that since he came since they created his ass. Excuse my language, but yeah, let's just be real. Butcher confronting Grace. She's some crap. Knowing what she was doing with the drugs and all that, being in the certain areas, areas that they put into the urban areas, knowing, that she knew a little bit of information about Soldier Boy, the Russians taking him. I like that he's going to ask Frenchie to reach out to Elena. No, he doesn't want to be involved with that, but that's probably their best bet. We'll probably get to see Soldier Boy real quickly. Supersonic, don't think he's gonna be around long, y'all. I really feel like that because if anything, Homelander think he got some competition, he's gonna find a way to wheel his little butt out. I want to see what's gonna happen with A Train and dealing with, I think his name is Blue Hawk, because I'm not feeling that he needs to get back in the community. You want to be about your people, then you need to be doing something, whatever. Talking about something, you ain't no Malcolm X. You don't need to be Malcolm X. Be yourself. And right now he's doing the most. So I'm going to really see what's going on there. Mother's Milk, I really want him to get his just due to tend to the situation with Soldier Boy because you can clearly see it's unresolved and he really needs to handle that. So I'm glad he's back in the fold. The D, yeah, he needs to watch himself. Granny's back in there. Homeland looked like he would find a way to get him out if he can. And his wife, that ain't no good wife. Eventually, I want to see how long that marriage is going to last. I don't foresee it lasting long. And in regards to Huey, knowing again about Victoria, aka Nadia, and knowing that Stan has pretty much known what her abilities is, like he's some trash. I really want to hear nothing from him speaking on anything about Homelander. I don't care for Homelander, but you're in a position to judge anybody and be on a higher stature. You trash. So yes, and then Black Noir finally get a little back on story on him. So hopefully they'll give us a little bit more with him throughout the episode. But yes, and then that thing with Ryan and Butcher, that was really unfortunate. And I just feel like I really wish he didn't say that to him. It's not like he deliberately did that, but it's like you sat there and tried to act on with a little bit of a relationship with him when all of that was a lie because you, as you said, clearly blame him for Becca's death. So it's just a lot going on. It was very heavy. So with that said, you guys, let's go and jump into this. I'll say the rest of my thoughts at the end, you guys.
And he shoots you dead, and he eats your head, and then you're in the bar. Go out at night. Eat car, eat Cadillac. Some FCC fines, nothing serious. Just a reminder that he can't get away with anything.
He's gonna love that.
He'll be perfectly safe.
And Zoe?
Especially Zoe. Homelander might bark a little, but he won't bite.
And what would ease your pain?
Shelly.
No. No
That
way.
is all I want.
You and I, we're just getting started here, love. Don't tell me there ain't no wiggle room. Frenchie.
You agreed to this? It's
Nothing.
like what you
Really,
said,
bro?
Julie. Whatever it takes.
Right?
This
Whatever it takes. That's what you said.
is what it takes.
She good fuck?
Oh. Really?
Ooh.
Touch him or anyone he cares about, and I'll walk. And I'll take my approval points with me.
Of course. Social justice is so important around here.
Since when?
A-Train. Black Lives Matter is my favorite hashtag. My Insta, nothing but black screens.
You cannot do this alone. He'll kill you. You really care that little about yourself?
I got it coming.
I'm gonna help you because it's the right thing to do. That's all.
Welcome
Welcome aboard, Supersonic. We're all so pleased to have you here. Especially your former lover, Starlight.
Oh, really?
Ashton Kutcher fucked a clownfish. You're a joke, and you're so dumb, you don't even know it.
Oh, yeah? Well, how about I tell Homelander who really leaked all that Nazi shit on Storm?
How about I tell him you fished the Flight 37 video out in the Atlantic and gave it to Maeve?
I know that's right.
Run at me, bro. I forgot your legs don't fucking work.
We could do something about it.
What do you have in mind?
Homelander Star Spangled Banger, the Jeep Flounder Pounder, Black Noir Silent Screamer, Baby Rug, Kadrushka.
Ooh. No, she didn't. Why would you do that?
Has bravely come forward as a whistleblower and provided evidence of crimes committed within Vought by CEO Stan Edgar.
Oh my God!
And in the coming days, the FBSA will be investigating charges of blackmail, perjury, and obstruction of justice against Mr. Edgar. Vought International must be held to the highest ethical and legal standards. The people
What did you do?
entitled to the
Well, how'd you going? Oh, Nina's gonna love this. See? Told ya. Easy peasy.
So we do this job. And then where do you want to go? Huh? We go to Marseille.
I'm glad you chose your own kind. It was smart.
Eventually, probably soon, the world will recognize you for the pitiful disappointment you are. You are not worthy of my respect. You are not a god. You are simply bad product.
Damn. Ooh.
Okay, come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. It's okay.
Who is a handsome, petit, little gerbil?
It's a hamster. Well, my daughter went through 3 of them. Oh, shit. Motherfucking Vita hamster.
Oh my God.
I told you not to fuck with him. God damn it.
Oh my God, Huey. Damn.
I'm sorry. You're better than this, kid.
Butcher, look, I'm sorry, okay? It's just,
Don't be mad. Nuh-uh. You ain't no better, bro. You were keeping it from everybody. Like, just don't even do it.
Come on, come on. Kimiko!
Oh my God.
Oh my God. You fucking psycho.
Stop it. You know how that ends.
Starlight.
Do you understand this time?
Oh, wow. Oh, A-Train.
Good. Then say it. So I know.
Oh, I look forward to him getting his just due.
That'll be Huey.
That'll be Huey.
There it is. Find your own way home.
All right, you guys. I enjoyed this episode. So much happening, but all sitting around this Homeland is some crap. We already know. And the guy who plays him, he plays him so damn good. I cannot stand Homelander. But that's okay. Like they always say, individuals who do foul at the top, the only place to do is to come down. And it's going to eventually happen. That karma is going to find his tail. And that mofo is going to pay. And I'll be honest with you, I don't know if this is going to happen, but I'm hoping when Soldier Boy finds his way back to the States and kind of sees on TV, Homelander is like, no, that should have been me. I was robbed of that time. I want it, whatever. They'll probably give it to him. He's more charismatic, he's more nicer, whichever, but he might be a little on the side where I've been locked up. I'm really not that nice with it and all that. Somebody robbed me of this one also. That little, maybe a little evil streak might be somewhere down there dormant, but it might come out. We'll see if he's a good, opponent against Homelander. And I think it's a possibility he probably will be. Seeing Jensen, going to Russia and them, getting him out, whatever, you see what he did to Kimiko. I'm wondering why she's not able to heal. What is it about him, or what did they do to him, or as a test subject or whatever, that being that she is kind of like a soup, whatever, she's not healing. So there's unanswered questions there. I'm really curious about that, but I'm like, okay, they were in the van getting away. Where is he at? So they let him out. Okay, so I'm curious to see what's going to be in the next episode. If he's going to find his way, like I said, to the States on his own, whichever, how that's going to be. Or is he in? He's not in the van because there's no way he would have went with them. He don't know who they are. He could literally kill them. So that's interesting in that. And now the whole part with Butcher and Huey, it was definitely Butcher feeling a certain way about why he's taking the compound V, the 24-hour one, and all that, and Huey feeling like he's just not doing what he needs to do to step up to the plate a little bit more and be helpful. And of course, like he kept making a comment about Starlight always being the one coming to rescue him. And he feels like he's just not, feel like he's like dragged weight in this instance and all that. And then snuck the V. And we see he got speed similar to like A-Train. I'm like, okay. I'm hoping he might, have a little bit more, whatever, and all that. And I can come into, purpose, whatever. Because I'm going to tell you like this. He might try to cover A-Train's ass after what he did. Excuse my language. Putting Starlight in that predicament, knowing he does. But see, let me get to A-Train too, because I got to get this off my chest. I was here for when he was trying to do what he needed to do, especially when it came to, I think his name was Blue Hawk, and trying to do something in the community and all that, talking to Ashley. We know she could give a damn, whatever, her talking about, this is like, girl, be quiet. Like, you just talking out the wrong side of your mouth about nothing you truly care about. Everything's about the this, that, and the other, the numbers plot. And then seeing, of course, a little commercial he's working on all that, and he goes to the 7 kind of speaking this, and they want to consider it. Then Deep's wife comes into play. Again, I'm going to tell you, like I said it before, we'll see how long that marriage lasts because she has her own agenda. We'll see how long before she, might venture off, whatever, because I don't see that marriage lasting long. She has her own agenda. She always seems to come in there, says what or not, scripted, whatever. He just reads it off or whatever and all that. He's pretty much her yes to her. He's not really doing anything. He's doing whatever he needs to do to kiss the butt so he can stay where he is, to be seen as a part of the 7. Deep has no backbone whatsoever freaking ever with his wife or with Homelander. That crap he pulled with A-Train and all that, and then A-Train talking about, I never seen you so far up, such and such as A. Okay. And then here you go turning around because you see what he did with Stan, and then you decide, I need some brownie points. Let me go ahead and do this, and put Starlight in a situation so you can cover your own tail. I'm like this, everybody's out for themselves almost. But see, I give credit to Starlight because she's trying to work with them and do this with them so they can deal with the greater good, which is Homelander, greater evil, And this is what that one does. That's going to come back and bite his ass eventually too. The main word I'm using today is asses, because it's just like a lot of them are just showing they as literally on this show doing some foul crap. Now with Stan, I'll put it like this. Didn't see that coming. I really didn't think that, probably maybe this early, because I kept thinking Homelander's going to eventually find a way to get to Stan, probably trying to go through Victoria or even the little girl. But it looks like he, even though he loves her and cares about her, whatever, to an extent, but in the end, she serves a purpose as well. Clearly, again, like I stated before, that courtroom scene when she was in it, some of that came from because she wasn't just doing it for herself. She was winning some points with Stan, and that looked like it backflipped, whatever, because that means while even though Stan thought he had the upper hand, whatever. Don't think when Homelander's not around, he's still not lurking. That brother will lurk and lurk and see what he needs to hear, and then run around and get whatever he needs to get when nobody's watching. And hence, does that exactly what he did during that conference that happened where she went there and put literally Buddy on display for some charges. And yeah, you get what you deserve too. We're gonna get Homelander's gonna get some just due. I don't know if he's such a good character on here. He ain't going nowhere no time soon. But I want him to know that you ain't the only one that's powerful, bro. That's why I want Soldier Boy to take him to task. But Stan, it's like, yeah, you weren't really here for Victoria. You were using her as well. You had a little file, whatever's in there, but you see how she pretty much got what she needed from Homelander 2 to help purpose of her daughter. So you see how she set her daughter up, she injected her with some stuff. So now she might have some certain powers. We're going to have to see how that, plays out with her daughter. Endangering her daughter with some whatever that could have, hurt her. But since she, that is her child, she might already have something within her, and this is just going to enhance it. So I'm curious to see what her abilities are. Secondly, I will say I did so enjoy the conversation between Homelander and Stan, whatever, like, Homelander, you got all this stuff to say. He's like, yeah, why are you here? You don't even approve or not, but clearly it's like, yeah, you at the top now. Nobody's up here. So when that fall happens, that fall is gonna feel hard and it's gonna hurt. There's no one for you to run to. And that means, like I said, when you're already at the top, only way to go is down. I'm like, you arrogant and all that, like you think you're gonna be on cloud nine forever. You're not. Something's gonna happen. It's just a matter of what they're gonna do on the last 2 episodes to humble him. And those eyes will be shot, again, where he's all pissed off and trying to keep the face with that little tacky smile, trying to play it off like, oh no, I'm not hurt. One of the most hurting little young man inside his little boy, mentality, the way he carries on. I truly felt bad for Starlight with her friend, and ex-boyfriend Supersonic. I'm like, wow. Supersonic came to him like, let's work together, help you, whatever, and all that. So whatever. Oh no. How quickly. I'm just like, A-Train, you really are some trash human for doing that crap, whatever. And I hope Starlight reminds him. And I want to see what happens on the next episode when she looks at him or whatever. I'm like, boy, don't even park my way. I'm like, don't. And now Starlight has really watched what she does because she doesn't want Huey, but she doesn't know what Huey's up to, whichever. Oh my goodness. And you see how I feel for Kimiko because you can tell she's ready. And I'm glad her and Fridget decided to stick to their guns. Once this whole thing, whatever, but now I'm worried, she's going to be okay. Hence, she probably will be. We have some other scenes that we saw in the trailers that lets us know that something's going on. So hopefully, she's going to be okay. We'll just have to figure out what's going to happen with her healing to know moving forward. But I really am curious to see what will happen. Okay, if they get out, something gonna happen if they decide we don't want no parties, but you got to do this on your own, with MM and Hugh and all that. I can't be a part of this, but it's really gonna be something interesting. But I will say this: Deep better watch himself as well, just to say put him out there again, because when they were trying to one up on who had enough to expose each other, didn't realize I forgot that you gave information to Maeve. From Homeland. So if he ever found out, you won't be in the sun for much longer. So I said, Adrian got that in his back pocket as well. So y'all both could be taken out. But he's not going to do that right now. He'll wait till he probably has a couple other ones, and then he'll probably try to find a way to replace it. But that one right there will probably hurt the more with the one with the Deep, because, Maeve come to him and using it against him, whatever. But now he's not worried. Yeah, it's a lot. I could really go on for like another 5 minutes, but I just got to get that vent that out. But a good episode, no less. I'm really looking forward to seeing what's going to be in the next one, because this one right here was a doozy. This one was a doozy. So you guys comment below. Let me know what you think. And with that said, I'll see you guys on the next reaction. You guys take care.